This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Rangers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. And that's picked off by the Lafreniere. Fires it on net. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Harrison's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Rangers win the draw. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Monster save by Ersson.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Gets the puck over to Michkov. Good stop by Quick.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
New York's got a hold of the puck now. Up along the wing. Taken by the Lafreniere. The Rangers will play it from the corner. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Shot! And it's turned aside by Quick. Here's a short pass to Michkov. From behind the net. And he takes the pass. Comes up with the stop. Picked off by the Lafreniere. Slides the puck to Panarin. Feeds it over. Denies him.
Harrison's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
From center they get into the attacking area. Shot! And that's blocked. Schneider's got it in the defensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck. the neutral zone up along the wing. Schneider's got the puck. Pinned up along the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Kelly. Tries to get it over to Brink. Slides it diagonally to Cates. Beautiful block shot by the defender. Fires it. Denies him with a save. Slides the puck across to Michkov. Avoids the defender. Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job. Quick's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Flyers win the draw on their own end. Through center. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tippett. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Rangers win the draw. Angles it over to Savinashad. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, stop it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, complete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Sheriff.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know, they're right into the game. And listen, when they're showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
The Flyers will play it in their own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Jones. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick feed to Jones. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play. So that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
The Rangers move to the offensive zone. Quick pass to Samula. They've got the defense outnumbered. Denies him. He got all of it.
Quick's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentage. His team's in the win column. Can't do much more than give your team a chance.
On-man rush. And that shot dies in traffic. Puck grab by Samula. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Feeds it on over to Panarin. Scoops up the puck here. Tippett's going to play it against the half wall. Quick shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Sends it quickly to Richard. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And he lowers the phone there. Quick's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We're still scoreless. And they win the draw on their own end. Miller stick handling in his own zone. Shot! And he makes a save there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you have to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Moves it quickly over to Zibanejad. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
Puck scooped up by the Frenier. Here they are on the attack. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Over the line they come.
The rookie, he's hunting down his first goal.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Gets him away with the body. Picked up along the boards by Trocheck. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a shot. Makes the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Philadelphia's won the face-off deep in their own end. Takes the pass. Takes a shot. That's blocked by Quick. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Meachcom's working it around in the corner. The Rangers have it from their own end. Puck picked up by York. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance. Denies him on the play. Big save by the goaltender once again. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Konecny. Here's a short pass to York. Takes a shot. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Getting into the later stages of this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there.
York's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team. That's a great shot on net.
And he makes the save on that play. New York's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Puts it on net. What save! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Philadelphia's gained possession. Fantastic save! Inside the offensive and now down the left. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Harrison's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. Moves it to Fox. New York's got a hold of the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Couturier. The Flyers looking against the half wall. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here they come on the attack. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. And he takes the feed. From the point, they take control of it. The Rangers have it against the wall. Here's a feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes a shot. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he got puddled by Ersson. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Drysdale. Philadelphia's in now. Handles it along the blue line. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Miller scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Just a great defensive read there. Fires it on net. Quick pass across to Couturier. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Shot! Quick's going to hang on for a whistle. Late goings of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Zibanejad's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Soucy's lugging the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Rangers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Back to the point it goes. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Lafreniere's got it in the offensive end. And now it's stopped.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
The Rangers take it along the wall. Shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And that goes off a player in front. Scooped up along the wall by Zibanejad. And now it's grabbed by Tippett. The Rangers gain control of it. Slides it across. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Quick feed to Miller. From right out of midair, he passes it down. Fires it. And not much on that one. Grabbed along the boards by Couturier. Trocheck's got the puck in his own zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Rangers take it along the wing. Slides it over to Couturier. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ristolainen. Shot! And not much on that one. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Trocheck's taking it from his own end. Taken along the wall by Miller. Pass across to Brodzinski. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with a presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
An evenly matched game, James, with some chances at both ends, but it's the goaltenders that have been the stars, the real difference makers in this one.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
New York's on the attack. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it to Miller. Broken up at center by Konechny. Quick shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Quick pass to Panarin. Philadelphia's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Passes it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Receives the pass. Philadelphia's got it into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Michkov. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Quick's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Drysdale. Shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Quick feed down low. Gives them nothing in front. Oh, and another quick stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out. Fritz made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Couturier's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Poked away by Miller. Tries to feed it over to Zamora. New York's got possession of the puck. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Broken up by Cooley. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Couturier. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Subminijans moving it ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, what a hit as he sent right onto the opponent's bench.
You can feel the jerking happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his leg and get back to his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. The Flyers have the puck now. Across the line along the left wall. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end.
Quick's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Oh, what a stop! The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Cates has it in the defensive end. The Flyers play it along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. From against the wall into the open ice. Stones him in front. New York's got the puck. Slides the puck over. New York's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. And he comes up with it. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. And now it's over to Konechny. Unable to reach that one. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Moves into the slot. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And he moves it up to Brink. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Feed to the middle. And that's stopped. Looks to set up at the point now. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Here's a short pass to Parson. Tries to get the puck to Cates. Gaining momentum up along the side. Sends it over. Puts it on net. Oh, what a And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Such an impressive save, James. I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Tippett. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Angles it over to Tippett. Intercepts the pass. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets Sullivan with the paddle. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Tippett's got it against the boards. Here's a chance in front. It's gone. What a goal.
Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play. Comes up with the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a pass down low.
Ben Reed's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
Unleashes a cannon. Way off target. Deep inside his own end. Right in front. Can he get out of pressure? And he takes the feed. Backhander in front. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Ayerson's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Flyers have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Philadelphia's got the win off that draw. And it's a quick pass to Michkov. Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Tries to the paint. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Made the save on the play. From the back of the cage with the puck. Intercepted the pass. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Here's a blast. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Miller. Here's a shot. Oh, big-time save by Ayerson.
Ayerson's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Quick's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Flyers lead it 1-0. Couturier's won the draw and they're on the attack. Takes the feed. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. New York's won the defensive zone draw. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Moves it to Cooley. And that's poked away by Sanheim. Feeds it up ahead. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Quick.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
The Flyers will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Cutting to the front of the net. Big save. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Couturier just won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
the stick and takes the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Just wide. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Stars all over the right now and tucks it into the goal.
Well, when there's a heated rivalry, you always want to come out on top, and their opponent is taking it to them today, and the last time they met, they lost to them as well. So the coach is frustrated behind the bench. He's really trying to activate his players right now and letting them know that pride is on the line as well.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Flyers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Pushes it across to Richard. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. New York's gained possession along the boards. From the left side, they gain the zone. Here's a rocket of a shot. That's using the body on the block. Moves the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Rangers gain control of the puck. New York's moving it up the ice. Sends it in deep. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's blocked from someone in front. Here's a blast. The Flyers gain possession. Taken by Smith. Handles the puck. Passes out front. Takes the shot. Quick pass across to Brodzinski. And now he moves it to Trocheck. Picked up along the wall by York. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Broken up at center by Zibanejad. Poked away in the offensive zone by Trocheck.
Well, freeze frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
Here's the chance on the attack. To the front. How did he stop that one?
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
And now he angles it across to Tippett. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Overnight on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Quick's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
More than half the period has expired. The Flyers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. Passes it over. A simple stop with the glove by Quick. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Quick certainly found himself a rhythm in this game right now here, James, and a good thing he has because no one is playing in front of him. He has had to do everything desperate, athletic in his crease to be able to make that sequence of saves. That is desperation plus. It's time for his team to get on their horse and get desperate in front of him. You can certainly tell that the coach is not pleased.
Philadelphia's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Lafreniere. Fires it on net. There's a save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Philadelphia's got it in the defensive zone. And he handles the cross-ice pass. ready to go on the attack. Shot! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Quick's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Big-time save on a big-time shot. Feeds the puck over to Michkov. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a save in front. Konechny's got it in the defensive end. Oh, look at this chance. Dishes it off. And he shuts the door again.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, a good textbook hit there.
Brodzinski stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
New York's on the attack. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. But the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Philadelphia's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Carrick's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Utilize that opportunity. Quick pass to Couturier. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Past the midway mark in this period, 2-0 is where we sit. And they win that neutral zone draw. And he slides it quickly to Hoffman. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Lets it go from the slot. Oh, a clutch save! The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Turned aside with the glove by Quick. The Flyers have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Score! Sassy taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around. Well, the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
Well, partner, it was only a matter of time before you know who got on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's almost like when the lights are the brightest against this team that he finds a way to get it done. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. I mean, he's a point-per-game player in this series, and he's a massive contributor for his team.
Lets it fly. Quick's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Philadelphia's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Moves it quickly over to Fox. Miller's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Feeds it over. Denied. Lovely defensive effort. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Forster. From in close. Big time stop.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
They've got numbers here. Slides it across. Denies it in front.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save. Trocheck's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
Michkov's exploring options with the puck. Blast from the blue line. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. With the stop. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Through the open ice, they're picking goes down to the ice and tops up the puck. That goes wide. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puck battle along the boards. The Flyers have it from their own end. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it. Turned aside with a glove by Quick.
Konechny's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Philadelphia is looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. The Flyers have it against the wall. Passes over to Smith. And they'll dump it in. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Flyers going to work on offense. That goes off a twig. From behind the net. Back at the point, they set it up. What a blocker save by Quick. Handles the pass. Dishes it to Lafreniere. Smith's moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass from the right side. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Looking for the initial look for your team? Don't forget, Team Activity Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official team hat.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. All right, Charlie, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
New York's first 2 periods have been a poor example of puck protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Panarin's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Tries to feed it over to Michkov. They put the puck into the offensive end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. New York's looking to break out. Pushes it across to Panarin. Driving right to the front. He scores! There it is. He just turned 30-pounder.
He certainly did, and his name goes up in the upper echelon of natural goal scorers. He's shown it this entire season. He's been consistent. There it is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason, James. He's got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
New York's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
And Riemsdyk's got it along the wing. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush. Picked off by Trocheck. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. New York's got the puck along the wall. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Trocheck. Stop that one. Philadelphia's got it across the line. And that goes off a player. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Passes it over to Zibanejad. There's a collision with some authority. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Quick shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Quick.
Van Riem's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Lots of time left in this period. Philadelphia's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Rangers have it now. Presses it over. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Works it across to Miller. Sends a pass over. Gains the zone. Let's move to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Sends the pass across the ice. Great pressure with the stick. Quick's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Harrison's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Philadelphia's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. The Rangers come up with the defensive zone draw. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here's a blast, and he fights off another save. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Over to Sanheim, and the Bees got it in the wrong end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Puck grab by Forster. Pass back to the point. Denies him! He got all of it! Denies him again!
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
And that goes off the body. Oh, denies him with the paddle save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
New York's got the puck. The Rangers move it ahead. Here's a short pass to Keliev. Takes a shot. Kelly bodies in the way. The Flyers play it along the boards. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Tippett stick handling in his own zone. Puck scooped up by York. Quick feed to Richard. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. New York's got the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Schneider. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. They fight for it along the boards. Taken along the wall by Susie. Moves it to Brodzinski. Here they come on the rush. Drills them. Sends the pass over. Takes the puck at the point. To his teammate. And that's intercepted by Schneider. There's a save by Quick.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Great hand eye on the tip. Quick's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
And he takes the pass. And now it's over to Panarin. The Rangers take it along the wall. Kicks it away with ease. Directs it on over to Michkov. Here's a chance. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, and here's the pass. And he comes up with the glove save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Flyers have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. The Rangers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Tries to get it to Konechny. The Flyers play it along the boards. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Up the neutral zone now. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Feeds it across. Quick shot. Turns it aside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Flyers are up 3-1. Couturier won the draw. Denies him on a slapper. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Zibanejad. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Turns it away. Battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by York. Philadelphia's in transition. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Flyers have it now. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Slides it diagonally to Van Riemsdyk. Moves around along the half wall. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Scores! It's number 2 pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck. Now he's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the Hattie. Man, can he ever protect the puck? And this is just a clinic in that area, James, where he is a leading example of how to shield, how to position, and then, of course, how to finish it off.
Carrick's won the draw center. Hoffman's going to play it against the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And that's off a stick. And he's able to handle that one. Takes the feed. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Denies him with the save. The Flyers are in transition. Puts it on net. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Feeds it to Carrick. And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Moves it on over to Michkov. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Makes the save. Angles it over to Zibanejad. And that's stolen by Konechny. Let's one go. Big time shot block there. The Rangers pick up steam and are on the attack. Here's a shot. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. The Flyers will become road warriors when they open up a road trip for their next game, and sometimes things just get simplified. I know a lot of people talk about home ice advantage, but sometimes playing on the road does have its perks, bringing a team together. Quick pass to Tippett. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck to Soucy. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Rangers have it from their own end. Takes the pass. Puck picked up by York. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Tippett stick handling in his own zone. Here they come on the attack. And makes the save. Moves it quickly over to Schneider. Slides the puck across to Lafreniere. Takes the shot. Just wide. Puck moved over to Tippett. And now it's grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. With possession along the wall. Fires it on net. Blocked in traffic. Kaliev's got it now deep inside his own end. He gets the 1-2.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Fantastic stick save by Quick.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Quick pass across to Cooley. Look out, here they come on the attack. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Brink. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. New York's moving it into the offensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. Right on the doorstep. Quick step by Quick. The Flyers are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. New York's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Slides the puck to Miller. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Michkov. Shot! And makes the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. The Rangers win the draw on their own end. Picked up along the boards by Borgen. Knocked off the puck. And now he moves it to Panarin. Dishes it to Michkov. New York's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Borgen. Moves the puck over to Miller. Shot! Big time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through center. Fires it! And he was ready for that one. Sanheim's taking it from his own end. Boy, right between the eyes.
That's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
The Flyers have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. Tries to feed it over to Brodzinski. Sends it in on the attack. Drysdale's lugging the puck. Gains the zone on the left wing. Quick shot! Off the glove and makes the save. Philadelphia's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. New York's won the face-off deep in their own end. Taken along the wall by Jones. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. the midway mark of the frame. Philadelphia's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. The Flyers take possession off the faceoff. And that's just out of reach. Takes it in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Kate loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. And now he angles it across to Brodzinski. Shot denied by the goaltender. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Philadelphia's taken possession in their own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Takes a shot, and it banks off a stick in traffic. Passes on over to Cooley. Here's a shot, and not much on that one. Works it across to Michkov. And he takes the dish. Pass stolen on the open ice. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves it to Konechny. Here's a centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Philadelphia's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. New York's got the win off that draw. Scooped up along the wall by Borgen. The Flyers gain possession. Slides the puck down low. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he picks it away and makes the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, Philadelphia's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. New York's got possession here in their own end. Miller's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick feed to Couturier. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Oh, they just got enough of that one to keep it out. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Denies it with the pad. Oh, another save.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Philadelphia's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. The Flyers win the draw. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. The Rangers take it along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
Tosses it on to Rippey. Slides it diagonally to Borgen. New York's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the late going of the frame, the Rangers are still trailing by 2. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. A shot into the open cage. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker. A lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Quick pass to Richard. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Angles it over to Lafreniere. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Flyers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Fritz found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
New York's won the draw. And that's all she wrote for this one here tonight. And the win streak comes to an abrupt end as they completely laid an egg on the ice tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're on a winning streak and you're playing really well, you just assume that it's going to continue because you're feeling so great, you're confident, you're communicating, and then all of a sudden there's a roadblock. A team that's got more steam than you do, and really they just didn't have an answer tonight.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.